She's just, if you know him, she's got like, she's inside of MLSP. She does so much for this community. She's traction marketing, and it's been so fun to watch her over the last decade.
Outstar.
Continue to grow and do her thing, and now she's earned $1.4 million in commissions almost here, by the way, out of Miley System Pro. Speaking on stage, small screen, taking things that come the way she's doing. I always get back.
I'm about to do the call.
I thought it was cool, but yeah, 20 years ago, trying to be a kid, daughter, and she did that thing out almost.
Having bad phone connections today. You guys have to let me know when we start. Well, you're not on the phone line. I don't know if we're going to be able to hear. Terrible phone connection.
Those were the good old days, the glory days. That's how it. Like today, you see what she in the business. She got it up. It was dark night, had to go through a bunch of stuff, reinvent herself.
Thanks, Kathy.
And she's done it.
I have this muted, but it's not working right.
Right. That's what. It's possible. It's on it. You have long vision. Right.
I don't know.
Oh, he's helped a lot. A guy, our number affiliate, pro. Our dear friend, Miss Diane Hochman. Good morning, welcome to the pickup.
Good morning, Brian, and good morning, community. And all my buddies out there, do me a favor because it was breaking up a little bit and I wasn't hearing Brian well. If anybody can't hear me, please send me a message on Facebook. Let me know that something's going on. But good morning, and what a morning it is. Now, I have to admit to you that I came home from Dallas. I went to see Oprah this past weekend, came home from Dallas with a sniffle, and I did not sleep well. And I woke up this morning, and I got up, and I got fixed up, and I put on some makeup, and I said, I'm doing this gosh darn call because it's a big day at My Lead System Pro. And, of course, it's a big day because it is the third Thursday of the month, and every third Thursday of the month, I run my Deep Abyss Mastermind. And for 2020, we changed things up. And now, instead of some of the mind aspects of our personal mind, which we've done for 5 years now, we are delving into some crazy marketing psychology. This is the deep end of the pool, but it's not for advanced marketers. And I really want you to understand that you can be advanced. But if you're beginner to intermediate, you really might like this, because what's going on is I'm dissecting all the different things that make people move, and most importantly, make people buy. I was taught by my mentor a million gazillion years ago that if you market into people's DNA, right, into their psyche, into the conversation they're already having in their mind. See, because everybody's having a conversation. Right now, you're having a conversation. You're thinking, she sounds far away. She sounds sniffly. I don't like her. Oh, my God, I love her. I love her passion. She's too loud. You're having a conversation in your mind right now. You're thinking, I got to get to this, or I got to go do that, or your mind is going. It's going and blowing. And when it comes to buying, people are constantly having conversations in their mind, selling themselves. So my philosophy that was taught to me, my governing philosophy, is use psychology and let people sell themselves. Now, why did I get into that? I don't know, maybe because I was a little shy. So I don't sound like it, but I really am, as far as, I am I'm an extroverted introvert. And what that means is I love going to an event. I love when we have events here, masterminds and different things. I love going out. I love being around people. And then I'm done. I need to go hide. Okay, I need to go hide. So I can do it for a weekend. And that's probably why I have the sniffles, because I was going and blowing all weekend. I was at a marketing event with marketing legends and all kinds of stuff. So I was going and blowing all weekend. And then my psyche says, enough. You need to get quiet again. I am really not the person that enjoyed going out and prospecting, etc. And I have a lot of friends that are really good at it. And in fact, I spent the weekend with one that's made millions of dollars doing it. It's not necessarily my bag. So what I did was I learned attraction marketing, which we specialize in here at My Lead System Pro, and teaching you that. And not to say that you don't need to learn to prospect and talk to people, because you do. In fact, I'm going to do a whole section on talking to people. But you also want to, if you care to. It's not required, and you don't have to. In fact, the Deep Abyss is something special and extra. And you can just go to thedeepabyss.com, something special and extra for those members that want to study with the top affiliate, that want to study with somebody who's been in the industry for 20 years, that wants to learn about the psychology and how to pull people towards you and how to pull people to want to hand over money to you. And that sounds like dirty, but it's not, because if somebody gladly and happily gives you money for something that they want to buy, is it wrong or is it right? If I go into the store and I fall in love with a pair of shoes and I walk the whole mall trying to convince myself not to buy them, and I'm still in love with them, and I go back into Nordstrom and spend $200 on a pair of shoes, should they take my money? The answer is yes, right? Because I sold myself. So tonight, here's what we're going to do. And the title of the call that I put on the graphic is "The Proof is in the Pudding." We're going to be talking about something called social proof. Okay? Social proof. Social proof, and I probably don't have the professional definition, but I'll give it to you the way I understand it, is showing testimonials or evidence or documentation that somebody's had success with something that causes other people to want to be a part of it, okay? Social proof is when, okay, let's back up. You ever notice how, especially in this industry, something gets really popular, like a term. Like we never used the term, well, first of all, attraction marketing was not a term that I was taught. I worked with the founder of attraction marketing, and we never called it attraction marketing, okay? I'm pretty sure Mr. Mike Dillard, coined that term, and it's been forever since, for the last 15 years or so. And then the term became hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter, and everybody wanted to be an attraction marketer, right? Because it took on social proof, right? People were saying they were being successful with attraction marketing, and then everybody wanted to be an attraction marketer. Everybody wanted to learn attraction marketer because people started to buzz about it. Right now, a hot word is influencer. Everybody's talking about becoming an influencer, which I think is adorable, which is a topic for another day, because you can't really study to become an influencer. You just decide to serve people. It's a kind of a crazy thing, but that's the term on social media right now. So if you understand social proof, you're going to become an incredible recruiter. You're going to become an incredible person at moving your team into action. You're going to become an influencer, because if you could get people to like, comment, and share on your stuff goes viral and it starts moving around, and more and more people are talking about you. Hi, Mr. Gilak. I just got a wave from Ron. More and more people are talking about you. By the way, that's how you gain influence, social proof. So tonight, I'm going to pick it apart. I'm going to show you examples in the real world. I'm going to show you examples in this industry, and I'm going to show you how you can start using social proof in your marketing right now. Now, here's what's awesome. We happen to have, if you're listening to this live, we happen to have a special promotion going on right now, and we happen to have something new and exciting out called the Rapid Cash Flow and Profits Program. And what will happen, and watch this, guys, And here's the cycle. And I could take this back to iPhones. I could take this back to cable TV. I could take it to, I don't know, anything you can think of. There's people that are early adopters. And I'll cover this tonight in depth, but just to give you a little idea. Okay. Last night, some people said, I love this. I'm in, I'm down, I'm on it. And they decided that they were going to get involved with the Rapid Cash Flow and Profits program. Okay. And a lot of people sat and watched. Okay. They sat and they watched because what they were doing, which is what we all do, by the way, is waiting to see if anybody else was going to do it. Because people don't like to move on their own. Think about it. Are you going there this weekend? I don't know. Are you going? You go out to the nightclubs. I'm not a big nightclub girl, but you walk into the nightclub or the bar, it's crickets. There's nobody in there. You leave because there's no social proof that there's any fun there. There's no social proof. There's no people there saying this is a good time. So you leave because what people do is they look for where the people are gathering. They look for the masses. So as we go through and we explain this particular challenge that we have going on, more and more people will come to see the value. And as they see other people moving, they will make the decision that they would like to do this also. Maybe they see one of their friends, maybe they see somebody they respect doing it. Maybe they hear a testimonial from somebody who's been successful and walked before them. And little by little, that social proof enters into the conversation the person's having in their mind. And the next thing you know, they've made a decision. Okay. So tonight, and again, if you're hearing this on the podcast, it's every third Thursday of the month. And if you come, even if you hear this 3, 4, 6 months from now, you're going to be able to go and log in and get all the recordings of everything. But when you understand this stuff, when you understand what makes humans tick, what makes them move, what makes them buy, what makes them love you. There was a cute guy in high school that all the girls loved. Why? Why did they all love him? I know he was cute, but they all loved him because everybody loved him. There was also one nerdy guy that nobody loved and nobody was interested in. And everybody was like, oh, he's nerdy. And he went on to become a multimillionaire because he's smart and he grew up and things changed. And the social proof changed, didn't it? We look everywhere. Our choices about what do people do? They go and say, I'm looking for a new Netflix series to watch. Why did they go out and say, I'm looking for a new Netflix series? Why don't they just look themselves and pick? Because they're looking for social proof. Somebody posts, and social media has made it even more so. Why do we look to see what's the good restaurant to go to this weekend? Why do sites like Yelp and other review sites carry so much weight with people? That's what I do when I'm in a town and I don't know. I go to Yelp and I start looking to see what are the reviews, what are people saying about a place. I'm looking for social proof. Programs rise and programs fall on social proof. Relationships start and relationships end on social proof. When you become a master of utilizing it, at the very least, to start to see how you're influenced by it, and at the very most, start to learn how other people are influenced by it so that you can utilize it in your marketing. Now, and I'm going to go over to MLSP fan page in a second and hang out with you guys live. And I do happen to be broadcasting live on my wall right now. So some of you guys are seeing that. You can join us at MLSP fan page if you'd like to interact a bit. But what I want you to understand, because sometimes when we talk about things like this, people think, well, that's manipulative. First of all, I want you to look up the definition of manipulate. It means to move. Okay, it means to move. You go to the chiropractor, they manipulate your back, right? Osteopath, they manipulate you. You manipulate your children to brush their teeth and make their bed and say please and thank you. So if you're selling something that you truly believe in, see, and that's part of the challenge for folks. You're selling something they're not sure about, and you got to get belief in your product. But if you're selling something that you believe in, that you know would help someone, and you use all the powers that you have to influence somebody towards your product or service, are you doing anything wrong? I don't think you are. I think you're doing them a service. I think my mom taught me how to walk, talk, eat, go to the bathroom, etc. She did me a service. When I work with my folks, I want to move them and utilize their own mind and their own motivation. I can't motivate them. I can only inspire them. But what I can do is talk into their DNA to get them to move themselves. So social proof is one of the most important things you can learn about for your business. And if you go to thedeepabyss.com, you can sign up to come tonight. It's 9 p.m. Eastern. Will be a Zoom private link, and it's $25, and you get the recordings of all the past ones. Most of them are audios because we did audio for years. You can download those. The others you'll have to watch online. And let me tell you, there's gold in them, their audios. I lay this down because I want to leave behind what was taught to me. I want to sow into this community and give you guys the set of tools that I was given so that you can use it in your business. And once you learn about this, you're going to become so much closer to a professional marketer than you ever were. Because these are the tools of copywriting. These are the tools of webinars. These are the tools of speaking one-on-one to people. This is influence. You want to be an influencer? Learn about how the human mind ticks. Guys, this has been the My Lead System Pro Wake Up Call. This is Diane Hochman, and I will be over at MLSP fan page in just a few minutes. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you all soon. Okay, guys, I hope that that phone call was audible. Nobody messaged me to say it wasn't. You guys were here, so you heard it anyway. Right now, we have 11 people and 11 hearts and thumbs up. It's 11:11. Make a wish. So anyway, I'm heading over to do the MLSP second half of our wake up call. First, we do a call, then we do a live. So I'm going to go over and hang out with those guys. If you want to join me, MLSPfanpage.com, or just search for the MLSP page right here on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, you'll have to move over there. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks for being here. I love you guys, and see you soon.